to a very randomly, spur of the momently decided impromptu Tuesday night stream. I have a commission I need to work on, and I thought, why not just do it on stream? I need to work on it anyway, and I've been wanting to stream more. So just random Tuesday night drawing stream? It'd be great if I could say words correctly. Yeah, so let me do my fancy transform scene thing. Yeah! That is still the goofiest thing to me. Okay. So I am going to work on this drawing. I apologize if you can't see it. I'm still trying to figure out what is the best Twitch layout for me. Hello, friend. No. That almost did not rhyme. I am drawing and trying to figure out how to use my words properly on this fine Tuesday evening. After a day of work and other chicanery. That looks good. That looks good too. Okay. Your color changed. I don't know how you do that, but your color changed to chat. That's cool. I should figure out how to do that. I wonder if I can do that. I want to keep mine pink, like, at all times. Okay. That's not what I want at all. Oh, you're just gray. You went from like a sapphire blue to like a cornflower blue all of a sudden? But only on, so I have Twitch chat up in two windows. One window, which is the one that's being shown on stream, shows that you went from one color to another, but the other chat window I have up, you're the same shade of blue every time. So it's some Twitch nonsense, I guess. Which is fine. Name colors don't matter that much, I think. One of the first things Bubsy asked me when I said I wanted to stream on Twitch was like, do you know anything about Twitch etiquette? And I was like, no. Is that a thing? He never really confirmed whether it was or not. He just, you know, he likes to play his vague bullshit. Don't say any gamer words and you'll be fine. I feel like the lexicon on what a gamer word is changes on such a frequent basis that I can't keep up anymore. I feel like my mom when I talk to her about anything related to the internet. Let's see. Oh, it's alpha locked. That's what's going on. Gosh. And I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, great. Yeah, this is a great start. I'm just fucking everything up already. Ah, boy. Well, yeah, obviously. The whole point of that conversation was he was being on his bullshit, like he usually is. I say that endearingly. In case he comes back and watches this later. Right. I'm overlay layer on. That's gonna fix this. Okay, that looks fine. I am 2 chapters from being up to date on Chainsaw Man. I've only read the first new chapter that's come out since the hiatus. I haven't read the other one. I think there's 2 more that's been out since then. I haven't read those 2 yet. I don't know how I feel. I don't want to say anything because I'm all the way up to date, but all I'm going to say is I don't know how to feel right now. That's not what I wanted. Stop that. Darn you. Yeah, today and last week. Yeah. I should probably catch up on that soon. Because I have a feeling Bubsy's also already caught up. Considering how much he nags me to read XYZ manga, he's probably up to date on everything he's reading right now. And I swear, like, once a week, I hear, Mallory, have you read JoJo Part 7 yet? Have you started reading JoJo Part 7 yet? And I'm like, no, Bubsy. I will. At some point. But my to read and to do everything else list is kind of long. And, like, in my prioritizations, it's there. But it's not like a drop everything and go read it, like, right now type of deal. What? I think I just missed a spot. Yeah, I did. Yeah, reading is good for you. Like, I know that when we were, like, younger, whatever. Well, at least my mom, but, you know, my mom was, like, a very parenting, slightly overbearing. I love my mom, but, you know. She didn't consider comic books and manga to be, like, real reading. And that's just not true. That's not even remotely close to true. If you're reading manga, you're still reading. Like, it just has pictures with it, which is whatever. There's nothing wrong with it having pictures. And if it gets people to read more often, then, like, good on the manga, I guess, as a whole. I don't know. There is so much reading. There's so many words. Especially if you get, like, a real wordy character or whatever. I'm trying to think of a really wordy character in a manga. But unfortunately, I haven't read any manga in a while, and all I can think of is Fischl from Genshin Impact. Because she speaks in half 14th century English, half LARP. Okay. What do I need to do next? Okay. Talking and drawing is more difficult than talking and playing a game, I think. I think all my flats are done. think now I just need to do shading and stuff. Great, I'm further ahead than I thought I was. That's cool. That's cool. Do you know how much JoJo's? Uh, I didn't. A, which JoJo? I'm assuming Jotaro. B, I didn't read part 3, I watched part 3, and he said it like 10 trillion times there. C, there's the 5-page Muda in part 5, which I think kind of trumps anything that happened in part 3 in regards to saying a word over and over again. Yeah. JoJo's good. I want to read part 7. Yeah, art draw streaming is hard, but I want to do it more often because I draw all the time anyway. So I'm like, practice makes... It doesn't make perfect, it makes better. It's not helpful because I use an iPad instead of like a tablet monitor. So like my device that I'm drawing on is like completely disconnected from where chat is and everything. My ADHD brain is kind of functioning on all the chaos, which I hate, but only a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, okay, wrong pen. Yeah, I should chart this really quick. Let me do that. You're gonna get to watch my goofy ass plotting skills. Yeah. See there. Okay. No. You know, it's a good sign my brain is just slipping back to middle school and high school besides my taste in music. See, I'm the opposite. My brain is starting to lapse towards my taste of music in middle school and high school. Do you know what I've been listening to like a lot the last couple days? Well, I've been listening to a lot of System of a Down, but I don't think that counts because they're good all the time. Um, I really want a Tamagotchi. I want the one that's supposed to be fucking Hatsune Miku. Like I've never had a Tamagotchi. I've never been interested in one, but the Miku one looks interesting. But considering how fast the pre-order sold out, I'm not gonna try and get one because it looks fucking insane. Uh, but I have been listening to a shitload of Breaking Benjamin again, which is so funny. I saw them live. Oh god, how old was I? Kamen Rider Tamagotchi? That makes sense. That's pretty logical train of thought. Dude, dude, I love Breaking Benjamin. They're like their their music doesn't age poorly. It ages really well, and I think it's part of the reason why I was listening to them, especially today. And I was like, damn, this is as good as I remember. I think I was 13 when I saw them live. It was uh, it was a music festival, so there was a ton of people, but it was uh the last three concerts of the night, and it was Seether, and then Breaking Benjamin, and then 3 Days Grace. And I was an okay Seether fan. Like I knew the song they did with Amy Winehouse, or not Amy Winehouse, Amy Lee, Amy Lee from Evanescence. That was about it. Uh, and then I remember just like going all out, being like nuts when Breaking Benjamin went on stage. But I also went with my dad because I was 13. Um, and so like I'm like pretending I'm at the front in the mosh pit when I'm like way in the back with people that are like sitting down like older folks. And my dad just ends up talking to this couple who was there through their concert. He was like, "Did you know that their lead singer's name is actually Benjamin?" I was like, uh, yeah? Why is that such a shocker? I love my Ned. And then 3 Days Grace made people mosh even harder. And then I got home and I went to bed. And that was like the latest I'd ever stayed out at that point, I think. Maybe? I didn't get home till like midnight. Yeah, not counting like family road trips or whatever. That was like the latest I'd stayed out at that time in my life. I'm edgy at heart. You listen to Escape the Fate sometimes. I'm feeling blessed that I don't remember any of their music right now. Well, like My Chemical Romance has been on the upswing again. I don't think that's really surprising, but they have been on the upswing again. Right, okay, I was doing that, so now I should do this. Okay. See, I can do the talking and drawing, it's the jumping back and forth that's really gonna get me. Going from one to the other. Oof. That's too dark. That's still too dark. It's just a bit. Oh, damn, that's the same ass color. Okay. In that case, do. Mm, okay. I think a lot of people our age are edgy at heart, and it's because we all listen to the same emo punk music in the mid 2000s. I remember last year when System released those 2 new songs, I lost my mind. I also remember when you lost your mind. I'm pretty sure. What the hell is this? One second. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's weird. It's in a major key. Okay. That is not the right layer. There we go. Hmm. I've been listening to them since I was like 8, I think. I get my music taste from shit my brother listened to growing up. I mean, you and I are in a similar situation. I listened to the shit my big broski listened to back in the day. Like, last time I was talking to Bubsy, we were talking about System of a Down because I think I was playing it when we were both in the car. And, it was something from Steal This Album, I'm pretty sure. Because he was like, oh, I haven't heard this, anything from this album in a long time. And I was like, yeah, every time I listen to it, I think of the time Papa Sheep got mad. Like, one of the 3 times in my life I've seen Papa Sheep get mad. And he was like, he got mad? I was like, so, my big broski had Steal This Album, and I was probably 8 or 9 years old at this time. I think the album came out when I was 8, so somewhere around there. Um, and I stole the CD because it said Steal This Album on it because I am a big brain genius, and I always have been. And I knew who System of a Down was. I'm pretty sure I'd already stolen his, Toxicity CD at that point. I putting it out in the open here. Don't be mad at me if you ever hear this, Broski. I definitely stole a bunch of your CDs when we were younger. Um, and my dad heard me playing it on my Hello Kitty jukebox one night, and he came in and snapped it in half. He told me it was because of language reasons. Okay, that's a bit dramatic, just taking the CD out while the kid is listening to it and just snapping it in half, but whatever. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, and I just, that memory sticks to me. I think I was upset for like a day, maybe. I think it was more than anything, I think that was like the first time in my entire life I'd ever seen Papa Sheep get mad. And I've never, there's something. I remember, I don't know if you watch any shit on TikTok. I don't. But the fact that Chicken Stew became a meme is the most entertaining thing to me. That song has been a meme since it came out. It's literally a song with pizza ingredients as the lyrics. Prison song, prison song should be the next meme on TikTok. Cause that song drops hot bars. Personal opinion. I don't know why I'm talking about music, like, on Twitch. You can't play that shit. You'll get DMCA. That's why I'm playing Toho music. Okay, so then... I'm gonna do it this way since I just did that to myself. Oh, wrong brush. I do that all the time. There we go. Yeah, whatever, why not? We'll just switch to him now and start looking over here. Man, now my brain's in music mode. My brain is always in music mode, my dude. Speaking of music mode, did I ever tell you the time Bubsy asked me about, hey, what was that, like, indie pop synthwave type of song that you've been playing in, that you played around me before? And it's like, he starts humming, like, some of the bits, and it was Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. And once I realized what he was talking about, I couldn't help myself, and I started to giggle, because, you know, that's, like, not like a little indie pop song, it's, like, such a... It's like, what, a billion plus 2 billion? A large number of plays on the internet. And so I was like, nah, man, that's like a really popular song. And he's like, I don't know music. And it's true, he doesn't. Ah, good times, good times. Good friend Bubsy. Bubsy always. Bubsy is at one meme of like all the internet browsers. It was like, what do we want? Fast browsing speeds. When do we want it now? How do we get it? And then Internet Explorer says fast download speeds. I don't know why, I just explained that whole ass meme. You probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he's that. Ugh. I should not be yawning this early on a Tuesday night. What is wrong with me? Oh, that looks good. So, like, how do you focus on art so much? Because I see you draw a lot. Do you mean just in general? Like, as a whole? Not just on stream? I just want to make sure I'm understanding the question correctly. Yeah, in general. Okay. It's just, like, my favorite hobby, I guess. Like, I get off day job, trademark, and, I'm like, okay, I have all of these things I could do. And also, I'm neglectful of housework sometimes. Not all the time, but like, I have a couple of pieces of furniture that have been sitting downstairs for a week that need to get built. I haven't done that yet. But it's like, I draw, I play video games, and like, I mean, sometimes I just sit and watch something. That doesn't happen very often. I'm usually drawing and watching something at the same time. I hate sitting on my hands doing nothing. Not because, like, I my hands need to be doing things, or brain just starts screaming at me and I go fucking insane. I need to be doing things with my hands, goddammit. I've been that way since I was little. I can't just sit around and not do things. Like, just sitting and watching TV is the worst for me. Like, I always find myself, like, drifting off and playing Arknights, or, like, a lot of times in the past, I would embroider while watching TV, and that is not that bad. But especially ever since I moved, I haven't really done anything but draw and play video games. And if I'm watching something, I'm drawing while I'm doing it. That was a really long-winded explanation. Anytime I sit at my laptop and try to do music shit, my brain just blanks and I go play games. If you're talking about, like, inspiration stuff, I mostly draw fan art. So I get my inspiration of, ooh, fun character design, I want to draw that, and then I draw it. And then lately I've been on a kick of like, oh, I need this asset for a Twitch stream, I need that asset for a Twitch stream. So I've been working more on that kind of stuff. I'm not the best when it comes to, like, inspiring myself for original work. That's a fault I know I have that I need to work on. And I have, like, a couple of works in progress drafted here and there. They're just kind of all over the place right now, and I have a lot of things that I need to be working on right now. I got some Toho things I need to be drawing. I don't know what the hell I have done here. What is this spot, and why is it driving me freaking... Oh. That's why. Goodbye. That's driving me nuts. Jeez. Yeah, I have like 3 other drawings with a due date besides this one, which also has a due date. So, due dates. Due dates are the best motivator. My brain is fucking evil, and my motivation and inspiration will build up for like 3 months, then I'll do a bunch of shit in one day, then I just reset. Sounds like Bubsy. I'm sorry. Oh, man. You just... I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, for me... Not to get intense, but, like, existentialism is a big thing that pushes me forward to, like, actually work on stuff. Especially now that, like... Well, you know how the last couple of years have been. They've been nuts. And, like, I'm finally, like, sitting in one spot, stable, not going all over the damn place. And it's like, what have I done with my life so far? Not a whole lot. Which you can disagree if you want to, Prowler. Cause you know me, you know what I've done. Please don't mention any of it in the chat, but you know what I've done. But now I'm like, Well, now I'm like moved up on the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I've gotten like all the physical stuff down. I've gotten like all the financial stuff down, kind of, sort of. Um, Now it's like what's gonna be best for my mental health, and it's like I want to be the. I know what you've done. We don't need to go into that. You doer of things. Look, we are all doers of things. We all do many things all the time. It's crazy, isn't it? um. Yeah. It's really fucking hot. I lost my train of thought and I just kind of glanced down at what the temperature is right now and I was like, oh man. Glad I am inside. um. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh well. Rip. Oh, that's the eraser. That's not not what I wanted. Okay. Oops. I bumped the mic. So I bought one of those. Oh, you bought Project Diva Mega Mix is the one they put on Steam. That's the one I have on Switch. Yeah, I don't know how it is playing on PC. Switch isn't bad. Rhythm games are cracked sometimes. Well, bruh, do you know who you're talking to? I know that. 8-button DJ Max Respect is like level 10 piano. Crazy, crazy shit. Yeah, the Vocaloid one has some hard songs. I think Jitterbug was the hardest for me that I could actually like complete on like harder extreme because it's a because it's jazz. That's why I brought it up. Yeah, yeah, I've definitely played it. In my opinion, any type of music can be translated into a rhythm game, but jazz is just gonna be the most difficult. I don't know what it is about jazz music, but just the offset timing, man, the syncopation, just all of it, all at once. It's like the antithesis of what rhythm games are. Which is why it makes for such compelling rhythm game material, because it's such a bitch. I don't know how jazz musicians do it. And far too many costumes. Yeah, but I mean, it's a Vocaloid game, you know? It's not proper Vocaloid if we don't have costumes. Like, this is pre-Love Live and all of the Idol series that have been popular in the 2010s or whatever. Like, Mika's old school, boys. I just wanted Persona 4 Miku. I should have guessed. You mean you don't want the Sonic Kigurumi Miku? That one's pretty good. Or Sonic Miku. Okay, I spoke I spoke a little early. There's so many costumes for Miku. Yeah, I don't even remember. I haven't picked up Project Diva in a minute because honestly, I mostly play Muse Dash, and then ever since I bought DJ Max, I've been playing a lot of DJ Max, and then I was like, oh yeah, I have all the Citus 2 DLC, I should probably go finish unlocking all of those songs, and then I just bounced back and forth for a couple months. I have one rhythm game I have downloaded on my phone that I have literally never opened because every time I want to play a rhythm game on my phone, I open Citus. It's a problem. Project Diva can be really hard though. That's why you gotta be able to use like 2 sets of the ABXY buttons to really like be decent at it. Oh crap, my desk fan came unplugged. I was like, why is it warm all of a sudden? That's why. Yeah, I feel like it has a really, really tight window. Especially for like a good. It's a little. For me, it was a little sticky. I don't think I had to do any timer adjustments on my copy though, but again, mine's on Switch. I can't talk about PC. Yeah, it's hard. I tried playing the arcade version of it last time I went to an arcade, and I was just like, I could. First off, the arcade version uses PlayStation buttons, so circle, triangle, square, X. So I kept getting confused because I haven't used a PlayStation remote in like 4 years, 3 years, something. Because I've played the Persona rhythm games a ton. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've watched you play a Persona rhythm game before. And play rhythm games on normal. There's nothing wrong with playing them on normal. Despite what any Touhou Project fan will tell you. uh, and there's a lot of really good ones now, too. There's a lot of good ones. Especially if you're lucky enough to have an arcade near you, which I don't have all of the ones in the arcade near me, but like if we had a Tunitham machine, I would be over. I'd be playing the game all day. But there is a Waka machine there, which is also really fun. I would love to go play that again. I just wish the machine spoke English so I could understand what they're saying, or I guess I wish I could read Japanese well enough to understand what they're saying. Sometimes I do. Only sometimes. Groove Coaster is really fun on arcade too. The mobile version's okay. I have Taiko Drum Master on Switch, and man, that game is different. Truth! That game is hard! That game is difficult! I have the drum. It's fun. I like it. It's not, I'm not great at it, but I have fun playing it, and that's what matters, I think. Yeah, but Groove Coaster is an easy one to get into, and I think the base game is free on mobile or whatever. But playing it out in arcade is just so much fun. And then there's Beatmania. There's a lot more I can't think of right now. I play Muse Dash mostly, and that one's only on PC and mobile, I think. But that's my favorite. Oh, I'm horrible at it, but it has Megalovania. I know it has Megalovania. I've played Megalovania. The Undertale songs are all... Heartache is really fun to play. I remember really liking that one a lot. The Kirby medley one's really fun to play. The Ridge Racer song is really fun to play. There's a lot of fun ones to play. I just like rhythm games. I feel like my word is not the most concrete thing because it's like I play all of them all the time. I know I'm talking and I'm losing fucking focus. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. All the good rhythm games gotta have Megalo. It used to be all of the good rhythm games had to have UNO and was her, and I feel like the next generation of rhythm games, it's gonna be they're all gonna have Megalovania on it. Which is hilarious, because Toby Fox was inspired by Zoom. The cycle continues. It's so great. Oh man. Sure do love me some goofy ass video game shit. Oh fuck, that's way too big. No. Mm. Want to know the weirdest realization I had a few weeks ago? Go for it. Tell me. I am your captivated audience, because it's not like I'm going anywhere. And I think you're the only person here, so. Not to be, like, rude and call you out or whatever. I was bored listening to the work radio, and Metro by Berlin starts playing. Okay. And I went, this is the moment now. I'm sorry for laughing. Let's see, what do I want to use for this? Well, if you'd never heard the original until that moment, then that makes way more sense. Makes a lot more sense. I've had that conversation with several people, namely Bubsy, many times. My mind was blown. Yeah. It's like when people learn that the animals didn't write House of the Rising Sun. No, I don't think so. No, none of those. Maybe this one. I gotta make sure I'm on the right layer before I try it. That'd be great. Smart thing to do, Mallory. Yeah, that one looks good. That's the thing about music, you never know when something's gonna be like a cover or whatever. It's like when you learn. No. It's not like when you learn that the Animals didn't write House of the Rising Sun. It's when you learn that Johnny Cash didn't write Hurt and that Nine Inch Nails wrote that song. That's the kind of thing. Gonna be honest, I remember learning that one recently, but I was not as shocked. Maybe it was a personal thing? I don't know. Huh. Or better yet, you just learned that everything is a Toho reference. Everything is a Toho reference. Well, no. Everything is either a Toho or a JoJo reference. It's one of those two. If it's men, it's JoJo. If it's women, it's Toho. Oh no. And I don't actually think that. It just reminded me of a very funny image I saw on the old Tumblr.com. It was the scene in Madagascar where the penguins are like talking to the monkeys. I haven't seen that movie in so long. But the lead penguin's like, yes, you! Can you draw women? No, you there, Toho artist. Can you draw men? And the monkey's wearing Yukari's hat. And he's like, no, but Phil can. Phil! He calls for Phil, and then Phil shows up and he's got the Dio vibes with the go in the background and stuff. And I was like, yeah, this is the most thing. This is the most thing to ever have thinged. Well, like, if we didn't have Toho, we wouldn't have Undertale. And in like 20 years, we'll be saying, well, if we didn't have Undertale, we didn't have whatever the newest big thing is. Everything is a reference. When you really pull everything back, everything is a reference. Wondering if I should do the rest of it to match. I feel like I should. That's layers. It's all layers. Okay. So I recently got Jordan into Yakuza, like maybe 2 months ago. I haven't talked to Jordan in like 5 years or something like that. I don't talk to anybody anymore though, from like that old group. I don't talk. Well, generally, I just don't really talk to anybody anymore because I'm like just I'm at I'm at home. I do day job. I stream video game. I sleep, and like that's my whole life right now. I pay rent. Because owning a home in this economy is the most laughable thing you could tell me. Uh, see, I got so excited to start talking, I tripped over my words and just fell flat on my face. Uh, this is why I've been wanting to stream more often, because, like, I know you gifted me Yakuza 0, I believe? And, like, I've set it aside because I'm like, if I ever live stream, I want to play this game, because I think that would be a really good fun one to live stream, because I don't know jack shit about Yakuza. And in my opinion, it's fun if the streamers don't know the stuff and it's like they're experiencing it for the first time, unless they're like actively, mocking it. Uh, like today I saw Mr. Rios was playing Honkai Impact for the first time, and I just started freaking out in the chat because I was like, oh my god, there's a big old streamer playing my favorite video game, the one that takes all of my time and money. And I was like, that's really neat, and yeah. You would be there every day? Yeah, I know you would. It's gonna happen. I want to set like some like streamer goals of like I hit X amount of followers, I play whatever game or whatever. And I have a couple ideas. I think the first one I had was when I get to 25 followers, I was gonna do uh, Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak on the Game Boy Advance because I just really like that game and I think it would be a fun one to stream. But yeah, I think Yakuza would be a good one to add. Maybe like if I hit 50? Eh, that's something to think about. I'm warning you now. What are you warning me about? In October, when Persona 5 comes to PC, you're getting a gift. No take-backs. Persona would probably also be on that list. Especially, I played like the first 10 minutes of 4, and I was like, okay. I kind of I ended up soft locking myself, and I didn't pick it back up. uh, I could do that too. That'd be a good one. Could do that like could make that Super Prowler. Just once I get followers, I'll start playing games you want me to. Uh, not blackmailing. Promise. uh, also, I don't want to. I want to get through this heat wave this week before I start going back to like running heavy shit on my computer. Not because like I'm worried about my computer and like its health or anything, but it does get warm in here. And this week's supposed to be super fucking warm. Okay. Thinking. Oh, that's not where we need to go. No, please move, Lair. Lair, I swear. You know what? Good enough. And then like 60%. Oh, and we need to switch brushes again. Yep. You will get it. I will get it. It'll happen. Things will eventually happen. They will get done. Things are gonna happen. When some point. That's what I tell myself every day as I look at like my giant ever-growing list of tasks. But I want to work on getting a VTuber model before I do a whole lot of anything else. But that's gonna take so long. So, I'm just trying to, like, pace it out with doing other things. Maybe I can live stream working on that? I don't really know. Maybe not, because I feel like a damn fool with most of that stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to undo. Fix. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh, right, I guess we can just merge. Okay. We don't need to be in a group. Okay. Those things cost big money to rig, from what I understand. I'm trying to do it all from scratch. So, like, it's not a big financial cost, it's a big time cost for me because I'm having to learn everything. I'd love to just pay for someone to do it, but it's like, why? I have 13 Twitch followers and, like, not a real reason to pay for someone to do it, so I might as well just try and figure it all out by myself. I don't know. I feel like people might be more interested in me if I had one. Heh. Oh, come on. Thank you. So now let's do... Let's use a color swirl in here. Maybe. And then make this... Yep. Maybe not that color. Maybe. You can always change it later on this. Don't sell yourself short, friend. Building a community just takes time. Eh. I'm not the most... I don't know. I think I'm just gonna respond to that with the noise and move on with my day, maybe. It's kind of asshole-ish of me. I actually just lost a follower, like, as I was talking. That's cool. That's funny. I'm gonna read the shit out of here. Bro, I literally just lost a follower. I just proved my fucking point. Maybe I should do this separately. Clear. Well, you know what? What? I don't know what. They're missing out. Hell, I don't even know if Bubsy follows me on Twitch, you know? I try not to look at numbers and not to sweat it out. I do anyway. I know it's bad for you. I cannot help it. Every fucking social media website wants you to focus on numbers. That looks better. It's a little warm though. Maybe color balance is where I can solve this. Maybe. Whoa. That looks better. Yeah, okay. Let me get that. There we go, okay. Fiddle around with crap on my computer. see. It is so warm. And I am full, chock full of great commentary right now. It's just warm. Hmm. Goodness. Whew. So I know I've only been streaming for like an hour and a half, but it's getting uncomfy warm in here, and I think I might need to like just stop for tonight, just so like I can go hang out somewhere that's not as overbearingly warm. I'd planned to stream for about 2 hours tonight, and I did 1.5. That's not bad, I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, I guess we can call it for there for tonight. Especially since this wasn't the most planned thing. Yeah, so let me do my fun little scream thingamabob. My little ending thing I've got going on. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Hell yeah! That's it for the stream. See you next time. Bye-bye.